In this screencast, I'd like to show you how you can connect your Apple Macintosh computer running Mountain Lion to an internet Wi-Fi hotspot. And if you're not sure what version you're running, you can go to your Apple menu and choose About This Mac, and it'll say the version of your computer. So I'm running 10.8, which is Mountain Lion, although the steps to do this have not really changed that much with recent versions of the operating system. You may see at the top of your screen a little Wi-Fi icon that shows your available hotspots. And depending on your location, you may see nothing, you may see a whole bunch. And I'm here at school, and so we have our school internet connection IDs, and then we've also got folks who are in the neighborhood that have their Wi-Fi turned on. And this is a good reason why generally you want to put a password on your Wi-Fi so that people are not gaining access to your network and possibly gaining access to your files. It may seem like a generous thing to just open up your Wi-Fi for the neighborhood, but there are possibilities of people getting into your computers or something like that. So I recommend putting on a password. If you see an internet connection option that you want to try, you can just select it right there from that menu. But you might not see that menu choice. So if you don't see that menu choice, you can go to the Apple menu and choose System Preferences. And inside System Preferences, the one you're looking for is Network. It's in the middle under Internet and Wireless. And you can click on that. There are several different ways you can connect to the internet depending upon the kind of laptop you have. And right now we are connected to Wi-Fi on my Verizon hotspot. If I don't see this menu to choose my Wi-Fi hotspots, this is the checkbox that I need to select. And it says Show Wi-Fi Status in the menu bar. By turning that on, you are going to have this menu at the top of your screen, upper right corner, kind of by your clock, that's going to allow you to choose your Wi-Fi hotspots. And generally that's all you need in order to select your Wi-Fi network that you want. Now, as an example, I'm going to go ahead and try to connect to this stage door. And this is not a hotspot that I actually know the password to. So it's going to come up and prompt this and say it needs a password, and I can go ahead and try to start typing it. It's going to hide what I'm typing, and so if I need to see my letters or numbers, I can click Show Password, and then I can try the password, and I can click Join. I would be absolutely flabbergasted if their password was password. It's not, so that fails, and I'm not able to join it. Some networks have what's called a guest account, and so when you select that account, you'll select it, and in some cases it's going to prompt you to put in a password before you go anywhere on the internet. Sometimes when you select a Wi-Fi option, and I'll let me see if I can do this one. I'm going to actually click my advanced settings, and I'm going to tell my, you can see these are all different wireless accounts that I've connected to in the past. There's a bunch. And maybe I don't have that one saved. If it was saved, I was going to delete it. I'm going to choose our guest network to kind of show how this works. So I've selected the MillerNet guest network, and it appears that I am on and I'm connected. But when I go to my web browser and I try to visit a website like CNN, it gives me a login and says, put in your email address. You've got to put some information in before you join it. So depending upon the type of internet connection that you're using, sometimes you will need to open up a web browser and put in some information. In hotels, sometimes you've got to put in your hotel number, or they give you a code that you put in. Sometimes those codes, like we saw with the stage door wireless, pop right up, and you put the code in right there as a password. Make sure you follow the uppercase and lowercase convention, because passwords for wireless are case sensitive, and so you're going to want to make sure you follow that. Some wireless networks are going to require that you open a web browser. That could be Chrome or Safari, Firefox, a different browser, and then you're going to be able to gain access. Once you have connected to a wireless account, however, it should save your password and you shouldn't have to put it in again. And so now that I've connected to my hotspot and I try to go to CNN, it's going to come right up for me. So the last little things that I'll say about wireless are, if you have difficulty connecting, remember that just below the icon, it has a choice to turn off your Wi-Fi. Sometimes you, if you have a problem, can turn your Wi-Fi off, and then you can go back and turn it on, and it will have success the next time it connects. I've seen that happen before. It is going to automatically connect to networks that you have put in the password for and that you've trusted. And if you need to make a change to any of those, you can open up the network setting inside System Preferences, and you're going to want to click the Advanced tab. And the Advanced tab lists all of the preferred networks that you have connected to, and it has them saved here in this list. So you can manually add a connection. Sometimes wireless networks are set up to be hidden, so you have to actually type the name in and then choose what kind of encryption. But that's really an advanced thing, and I would say 95 to 99% of the networks you connect with, you're not going to have to mess with that. But this is where you can click on these, delete them if you need to, and you can make some other kinds of settings. So hope that has been helpful to you. Good luck connecting to wireless networks as you take your devices out and about.